Hi, my name is Dan and I'm one of the DT evangelists here at Digital-Tutors. In this video, we're going to look at a question from one of our users, tcndesign, on how to begin troubleshooting a batch render that isn't completing. So here I just have a very simple scene set up here, and there are a countless number of variables that could go into why a render isn't completing. So if we have, say, this particular render layer is completing fine, we may have another render layer that has a whole different level of complexity, and so we have a whole lot of variables that go into each render. Anything from our render layers to the scene complexity to even how powerful our workstation is. And because of this, there's really no one single fix to determine why a render may have failed. But there is a place that we can go to begin our troubleshooting. So if we were to hop into the My Documents folder, since I am on a Windows workstation, go into Maya, we'll find our Maya render log. Now in here, Maya will dump all of the information for any renders that we may have performed. So along with all of the output information, we'll also find things like errors. So we could simply come in and do a search for our errors and really begin to start finding out why our renders may have failed. So as a great example here, we find that there's an unrecognized node type for these nodes. Now these are actually very simple mental array nodes, but Maya is saying that they're unrecognized. Well, the reason for that is because we have this error here saying that mental array is not registered yet. So in this particular case, the render is failing because I have mental array nodes in the scene, but my mental array plugin was not registered yet, or not turned on. So I found in my projects that any time that I have a render that fails, the first place I like to go to begin troubleshooting that render is to open up this render log and begin looking for possible culprits that might be causing the scene to not render properly. And if you do find it difficult to find out what's recently been rendered or anything here in this render log, you can simply come in and delete this. And then once you re-render your scene, Maya will go ahead and regenerate this render log with only your most recent render. Now, if you want to learn some more tips on how you can optimize your renders, check out the Mental Array Tips and Tricks course.